Welcome to another video sharing how we work in our Google Classroom. Today I will be sharing with you how you add a Google form to your Google Classroom and also the opportunity for you to import your grades from your Google Classroom. So let's get going. Alright, so we enter our Google Classroom. Then the next thing, you're going to go to classwork. You're going to go to create, whether it's an assignment or a quiz assignment. You'd have to select one of these. So let me go with assignment, and we're going to name our assignment mid-term test. You put mathematics. So you know what subject. You can write a general instruction here, as well the instruction can be on the Google form. So we want to come over here, check the scores. So on your Google form, the scores might be 25 points. 25 points. Alright, you want to put in a due date for them to complete it. Just put a due date there. You want to also put in a time. Remember, some students might have internet challenges, so you might want to give them up to say 6. They don't have to, but we're just catering for a student who might have some challenge. Alright, you go to topic. It's a maths test or a maths quiz. Make sure you put it on that. Alright, now we want to upload the Google form for this midterm math. So you're going to come here. So we're going to attach it from our drive. Once you want to import the grades, you have to attach from your drive. And let us see what is happening now. So I'm just going to select a random form from my drive. I click on it, then I go to insert. You notice it comes up here, grade importing. Right, so when the students would have clicked on the test, they're finished with the test. Encourage your students to go back to the Google Classroom and mark their work as done. There will be no attachment because of the Google form that they would have filled out and submitted. Alright, so but you need them to mark as done to show that they're complete. So the mark as done in the Google Classroom. Now when you would have finished reviewing to ensure that all the correct grades were allotted and so forth, then you're gonna, after you post your exam, then when you go back to where you have this classwork, I'm not gonna assign it, but I could save it as a draft. But when I'm finished reviewing the Google form, wherever this is in the math section, I can open it back and I'm gonna see a blue writing mark, import grades, and from there I can just import the grades from the form after I would have reviewed it. Alright, sometimes not all the grades come over, but guess what, if you have a class like with 20 students, most times like 15 come over, 17, but you can just go back and manually put in the grades for those students that did not come over. And as again, it depends on the email that the child may have used. Alright, but that's it. I hope you would have learned something about importing the grades to your Google Classroom. Alright, so I assigned the test. My students would have finished completing the test, and I go back to where I post the test on the mathematics, and here I open and I see import grades. So you would just click on import grades, and It will ask you, are you sure you want to import grades from this particular Google form? And you'll say yes. And it will just import the grades. And again, as I said, if all the grades did not come over for each student, you just go back and manually put them in. But it would be less work than to put in all 20. Alright? Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Russell Tech YouTube channel.